Number 9.
This is, we've got Adam Schiff, and we're going to bring in a thing from Eric Swalwell. They're very upset about getting removed from committees, most notably the House Intelligence Committee. Very upset about this, and it's only because of the things Schiff is going to lay out here in a second. Has nothing to do with, any other things that we'll hear Kevin McCarthy lay out really quickly. Let's hear from Schiff first. Oh, not that.
It's Adam Schiff.
Adam
Yeah.
Schiff. Is that what I said? The Crazy Eyes. Mr. Crazy Eyes. Let's hear from him.
Hello, I'm Congressman Adam Schiff with some troubling news.
It's not that crazy.
Today, Kevin McCarthy removed me from the House Intelligence Committee, all for doing my job, for holding Trump accountable.
Okay, first off, as if everyone's sitting at home like, oh, my entire life sucks, but thank Heavenly Father, Adam Schiff is on the House Intelligence Committee. And he gets on to, I regret to inform you, I know everything else looked fine, but unfortunately, I want to let you know I'm no longer on this committee.
And standing up to the extreme MAGA Republicans. We knew it would be bad when the Republicans took over, but it's far worse than we expected. But I can promise you this is not the end of my fight for our democracy. This is just the beginning. Please join us and contribute today. Thank you.
Oh, it's a money thing.
Oh,
I got you.
Contribute, because I'm just now starting I'm going to wage a courageous battle.
That's what he needs.
So I need your support.
Oh, we'll go.
Also, like this happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When the other party takes power, they shift around committee seats because now you're the one in power and you can put people in different committees. This happens when Democrats take over too. And people shift around.
In fact, it happened just purely for partisan political reasons when the Democrats took over. There are some actual reasons behind this. And McCarthy, who we're not shilling for the Republicans or anything, but it's kind of ridiculous when these crazy-eyed people go out there and say, well, it's only because of this. It's only because of the MAGA Republicans, and we're just trying to save democracy. There's other reasons, too.
What Adam Schiff did, use his power as a chairman and lie to the American public. Even the Inspector General said it. When Devin Nunes put out a memo, he said it was false. When we had a laptop, he used it before an election to be politics and say that it was false and said it was the Russians. When he knew different. When a whistleblower came forward, he said he did not know the individual, even though his staff had met with him and set it up. And if you want to talk about Swalwell, let's talk about Swalwell, because you have not had the briefing that I had. I had the briefing and Nancy Pelosi had the briefing from the FBI that Eric Swalwell had a problem with a Chinese spy until he served on Intel. So it wasn't just us who were concerned about it. The FBI was concerned about putting a member of Congress on the Intel committee that has the rights to see things that others don't because of his knowledge and relationship with a Chinese spy. But they will not serve on a place that has national security relevance.
Integrity matters to him is the last thing he says.
Of course it does.
So there's other very important stuff. Yeah. Integral, actually, to him. So that's the big problem. Maybe it's the fact that we even saw in the Twitter files that Schiff was trying to get people removed from Twitter. And then we had the whole Russia disinformation laptop.
But it's fine
story.
Because he was fighting for democracy.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And we can't also forget about the Costco. Thank you for mentioning Swalwell was actually because of the fart on national TV. We'll never forget about Eric Fartwell. Don't let that one pass. But he released, I think Swalwell was also the one that released, do you remember that ridiculous video of the family, the woman getting arrested because she had an abortion?
No.
That seemed like an SNL skit. Yeah, you were here for it. It looked like an SNL skit, and the woman, they come and they knock on the door, the cops, and they arrest her from the dinner table because she had an abortion.
I swear.
Were you not here for that?
I was not here. I don't remember that.
Good Lord. Well, that was a good video. Well, whoever did that is back. I'm not saying this is a terrible ad or anything. It's kind of funny, but it's also ridiculous.
Were you arrested trying to overthrow the government on January 6th? Are you facing sleepless nights worried the rule of law will catch up to you? The lawyers at Insurrection LLC are standing by to take your call. We will fight for your right to commit treason without accountability. At Insurrection LLC, we understand it's your right to obstruct justice and plot sedition. And for a limited time only, if you call Insurrection LLC in the next 15 minutes, we'll include a free gas stove.
That's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. I still get sickened by this whole.
How often have we heard that musical tone?
Oh, a lot.
It's been used by so many videos.
Such a corporate BS tone. You know, they probably use it in little informational videos about washing your hands or something like that.
It's like the first sample that pulls up when you search free free audio samples. Pretty funny.
There's something that bothers. We don't have to go into all the insurrection nonsense and all that. What bothers me is that for the government, I always thought that there needed to be this threat that the people would eventually say that this has gone too far and it's actually our duty to overthrow this mess and install a new, better government. Not that that's what we need to do like immediately right now. That's not what I'm saying.
They don't really teach that anymore, though.
No, but I've always thought that threat, Second Amendment, pretty important to that whole thing as well. Free speech, we know that. The threat that we would eventually say, this is too far. You think you can do all this, but you can go too far and it's not going to end well. That could kind of hold them back. But now it's like openly, I don't know. I guess as the government, you would call those people terrorists because to the government, they are terrorists. I get that. The principle of the matter just bothers me because I think it's our right as Americans to decide to overthrow the government when we want to, you know?
It says it right there in the Declaration of Independence.
Like, if you like your government, you can keep your government. What if you don't like it? You know?
Yeah, like Dan said, the founders were domestic terrorists.
They were. That's not what I'm saying we should do right now. I really think we've lost that whole idea.